morning, weekend Pat Chat covering equities. This is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners. Let me go through the list of stocks that Mike's going to talk about from a price action perspective. But first, if you want to hear the breakdown of the economic calendar for the week, check out our YouTube video titled Weekend Forex or Weekend FX Update, which is up right now as well. So quickly, 53 days in a row without a 1% move in the indices. That hasn't happened since 2006, 2007, where the record was achieved, and that record was 60 days without a 1% move. Volatility continues to run along the low end of the historical range. The 200-day moving average now is at about 13, which is, again, pretty low. That hasn't happened since about 2012. So quick list, quick rundown of what Mike's going to look at. He's got some things to show you on AT&T, symbol T. Market Access Holdings, which is a New York-based provider of web platforms or trading platforms, rather, for the bond market. That's MKTX. Vulcan Materials, VMC, which we've talked about quite a bit. That is an asphalt maker. Tesla, y'all know who Tesla is. TSLA. FCX, Freeport McMoran, which Mike will mispronounce. YELP, San Francisco-based social media company. NVDA, chip maker, we've talked a lot about them as well, NVDA. Wells Fargo, one of the mega banks, the one with the most retail-based scandals lately. Mike's got some price action on that. And LOGM. LOGM is the Boston, Massachusetts-based provider of cloud services for individuals and business. Really, they provide remote access to computers is really what they do. So let me turn it over to Mike to show you what he's seeing on the charts I just listed.
Okay, thank you, Bob. We were looking for AT&T at a potential double top, and it's now no longer a potential double top. It's now becoming a triple top zone, so we are taking it off our chart. There's nothing we're looking for at the downside right now. MKTX, we talked about it hitting a couple levels higher, some key GAN levels. It fulfilled both of them. It tested the 195.16 3 days in a row. Then it finally broke away to the 196.19. So that fulfilled our levels there. We are done with that. VMC, which triggered last week on a weekly basis, extended its gains a little. It did not get to its stop reduction level, which is down at the 112.10. It reacted to the 50 EMA, so we're going to keep our eyes on there. So there's nothing to do there. Tesla, we talked about this double that triggered. Then it gapped down again and opened at the key stop reduction level. We are not in this short because of the guy. It never gave proper risk reward, but we are going to continue to monitor it for some people who want to possibly accumulate shares lower. We have the next levels down are 246.72, 240.91. Would not be surprised to see us rally back up and test what was prior support being resistance though. FCX, watching for now a weekly potential double top, which we need a close below 13.13 on a weekly basis, which would also pretty much put us on a close below the 50-week exponential moving average. The target's lower, 11.49, 10.66, and 9.84, but did not trigger yet. YELP, watching this on a weekly basis, we'd need a close below the 32.09 level. And then we'd look for rundowns to 26.45, 23.64, and 20.82. Has not triggered yet. NVIDIA on a daily basis. Now, this is a confirmed double top right now because we have traded below the base. It is not an entry for us. We gapped below the base and then closed back above it. So it is confirmed, but it's not a triggered trade. So there's nothing we can do yet in there. We will just continue to monitor it and watch to see if we get a close back below the 99.11 level. We also now have a first cross rotation zone, so we have some key resistance higher, and there is this gap left behind, which would still not invalidate this confirmed double top were it to fill. Wells Fargo, on a daily basis. We got a close below 57.45, so that is a triggered double top. This is, as we said, is a riskier one because we still have the rising rotation zone in the way. The next support we're looking for is going to come in right around the 57.16 level, and then our stop reduction is 56.67, and our target, single target, is 55.89 for Wells Fargo. Did leave behind a gap there. And finally, log me in on a weekly basis. It closed below the 93.81 level, targeted this double top. Next level down is the 85.66 for stop reduction, followed by two targets at 81.59 and 77.52. So that's all we have in our stock update. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Mike. If you're enjoying these videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and after you hit the subscribe button, you'll see a little bell come up. Click on that bell because these videos are time sensitive. When you enable that bell, YouTube will send you an alert every time we have a new video out. Leave us a comment in the comment section as well. We'll read all of those and respond to the ones that are asking us actual questions. Like us on Facebook, Path Trading Partners. Follow us on Twitter at @Path_trading. And don't forget the Money Path podcast. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to that, listen to it, leave us a review on iTunes. You can find it by typing in the Money Path podcast into the iTunes search bar, as well as going to pathtradingpartners.com. And if you need to reach us, support at pathtradingpartners.com. Thanks, everybody. We will talk to you soon.